All right, all right. What's up, Facebook, Instagram? Let's see. I got other Facebooks. So we have LinkedIn. What's up, guys? How you doing? My name is Robert Duran, coming to you live from Austin, Texas. I am a Grant Cardone certified coach coming here to you to talk about something very special.
No.
Now, also my sidekick, the
Hello?
the woman with the plan
Hello?
is well, right now she's greeting everyone
Oh, yeah,
from
yeah, yeah. I'm saying
Instagram.
hi to Instagram. I'm Yasmin AL and I'm a Grant Cardone licensee certified by Grant Cardone to help each and every one of you through the Grant Cardone sales training programs and strategies to grow their business
Absolutely.
and make more money.
Absolutely. I mean, it's an honor to be representing the
Oh,
Grant Cardone 10X community.
mhm.
We put in massive amounts of hours and trainings and studies. It is crazy the amount of work that we've done. And not including that, we invested a lot of money in ourselves to get to where we're at. So just know that when you come to one of our webinars, whether paid or free, you're going to get golden nuggets that you can only find from two places. Can I share them with you? The
Yes,
first one,
please.
yes, the first place that you're going to find this information is if you go to the headquarters down to Miami, right? You go to the Tanks headquarters, they're going to get you amazing information, or you sync up with a Grant Cardone licensee, and we are certified to give you the exact same trainings, the exact same slides, everything. So, guys, today what we're going to be talking about is the importance of networking.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is something that I've learned, and networking is meeting new people. That's definitely something that I've learned in networking because, I do a lot of cold calls, Yasmin, and I know
Yeah,
you do too. Cold calls are
yeah, I
amazing
do.
ways to get in front of people.
Mm.
You don't have to drive anywhere, but it's totally different once you start networking, either in person or virtually, because now what you're trying to do is you're trying to fill in your pipeline, but now you're getting your name out. You're starting to create brand awareness. You're actually meeting other people that could potentially be connectors. They can be referral partners. They can be your future spouse for all you know. So networking is one of the for my business, everyone's different, but for my business, it is 60% of where I generate income in my business. 60%. So the majority of my time is doing this, and I know the importance. What about you, Yasmin? What is your takeaway with networking? Something that
You
you
know,
learned, something that you wish you would have done faster. What is
yes.
something that you tell your clients?
Yeah, this is something that I definitely wish I had started earlier in my career, Robert, and it made the whole difference when I started networking. I was focused on pure sales from my bedroom, making phone calls, which I love and I enjoy. I really enjoy making the cold call. But when I started to get out of my shell, out of my room, out of my house, and meet new people, it made the whole difference. I started getting clients, I started getting connections, I started making human connections. After COVID, it's been so long that we have been in that within those four walls. We are tired from looking at Zoom, and we really missed the human connections. It wasn't easy at the beginning, but it's a skill that you can definitely develop. And being visible in your community is so important. You need to be visible. Yes, we need to be visible on social media. Yes, we need to continue doing our direct calls, but being visible in your community accelerates your success, accelerates the sales. And when you get a referral from someone that you know in your community, it's a solid referral. It's your chances are much higher to convert that referral viral into an actual deal, because it's coming through someone from your community that see you all the time, that you talk to, you see them at least once a week in a networking group or a networking event that you attend. So it is crucial to pay attention to the human relationships, to the networking in your community. Join some clubs, be part member of networking clubs, and visit also networking groups that you are not member of. This is something that you are a master a networker, Robert, and I have learned this from you. 4 networking events per week, it makes the whole difference. Today, I went to a networking event. There were 100 business people in the room. And by the way, on a side note, today is the International Networking Week. Yeah, yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But there was 100 local business owners in the room, and I almost recognized all of them. I cannot tell you that I know all of them, but when you recognize a familiar face, this is where the relationship, you know that, okay, you see that person over and over again in different places. Let's connect, let's build a relationship, let's refer each other to our customers. And this is where they call it the snowball when it starts rolling. So this is where it all happens. Yeah, so take it from there, Robert. You are the master networker. I can't hear you.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of people tell me they're like, you know what? I don't like virtual meetings. I prefer in person. And
Oh,
realistically, guys, in
yeah,
person, virtual, as long as you're getting and you're
yeah,
meeting more people
yeah.
consistently, and if
Mm.
it makes you feel uncomfortable, do it
Oh,
anyway.
yeah,
Get
yeah.
out of your comfort zone.
Oh, yeah.
One of the tricks that I do is when I go to events,
Mm.
I'll go straight to the person that's hosting it. I want to get to know them. I want to get their card, and I want to collaborate because they have influence. So that's one of the secrets that I have. Go up
Yeah.
to the person that's hosting it and their staff, people that they rely
Mm.
on, any volunteers, sync up with them. Um,
Good
so
tip,
yeah,
Robert.
yeah,
I
that's a
like
big
it.
one.
Uh-huh.
Like right now, I'm talking to one of the CEOs of one of the biggest networking groups in the world,
Okay.
and again, we're working on a partnership.
Mm.
So did it feel uncomfortable? Absolutely. But
Oh,
again,
yes, that's
it's one of
normal.
those,
Part
yeah,
of the game.
it always feels uncomfortable. But again,
Yeah.
the rewards that come up from it. So, guys, right now we are talking about the importance of networking. And again, in person, virtual, who cares? Just
Yeah.
keep on going. Now,
Yeah.
I will admit, for me, my closing ratio is more in person, but I can't always be driving around everywhere stuck in
Mm.
traffic because it does take a lot of my time for making phone calls, doing posts. So finding, I don't like using the word balance, but just making it consistent, saying, okay,
Mm.
this week, because of my heavy schedule, like this past weekend, Yasmin, we had our sales and marketing workshop, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that took more time than normal. So I had to focus more on virtual events so I
Yeah.
can have more time in focusing on the workshop. So
Yes.
again, it's still committing to a certain amount of networking events, but also just prioritizing, saying, okay, based on this week, I have more free time. Let's go in person. Let's really just step it up.
Mhm.
Another thing that I want to talk about too, Yasmin, about networking
Yeah.
is, there's free events and then
Mm.
there's paid events.
Mm.
And a lot of people ask me, like, which one's better? They're both good. They just have different purposes, right? So again, we're really doing the importance of networking. Um, the paid ones are great if 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 you fall into a group that's in the same mindset as you. If
Yeah.
everyone's total opposite, it could be a nightmare. But again, finding that group that's in the same mindset, absolutely pay for the membership because that right there is your sales team. When
Yeah.
you're out and about and somebody says, "Man, I need more sales," because Yasmin has already put the relationship. they see Yasmin on a weekly basis, right away they're gonna be like, dude, here's Yasmin's card. Give her a call. I'm gonna tell her that you're gonna be expecting a call from this person, and right there,
Yeah.
boom, now you have a referral. Now, the free ones are great because usually when people go to free ones, um, you don't know who you're going to get. So it's a great way to fill in a pipeline. It's a great way to get people that you normally wouldn't get in contact with. So now you're tapping into new territory, right?
Yeah.
They could be a customer, they could be a referral, or they might lead you to someone that can really just blow up your business. So again, guys, one of the things that I always tell people, because I do this for a living, I run a networking group. Those of you that are looking, by the way, if you're looking for a networking group, comment and say, "Hey, I want to check out your networking group because I, I love to brag about this, but there is no
Yeah,
other
you
networking
should.
group."
You are a connector. You are a
Absolutely.
connector.
There is no other
Yeah.
networking group that is tied in with the Grant Cardone
Oh
license
no, I
18.
haven't seen anything like this
There isn't.
before.
So if you're a
Definitely.
10Xer, come over. If you
Yeah.
like, if you're looking to grow your business, comment and I'm gonna hook you up. We got virtual events and we got in-person events, happy hour, cigar, whiskey masterminds. So I
And
personally I love this topic because I run it, but I also go to other people's events because I can't grow my business with only my networking space, right? So, yeah, the importance of networking. Another topic I want to discuss, but I'm going to go with let Yasmin talk a little bit because I get excited once I start talking about this topic.
no, but you mentioned something. You mentioned be open about it because many networkers they belong to a networking group and that's it. They are all about that networking group and they don't like to go out and explore other networking groups. Or if they are the event hosts, they do not like their participants or their members to go out and explore other networking groups. So, the one thing that I would like to say there is business for everyone on planet Earth. And it's all about creating those connections. You never know who you might resonate with. So, be open to go to different networking groups and be loyal to your networking group if there are people who are professionals and they deserve to be referred to, definitely refer to them. But one thing that from my experience, because I am new to networking, and as you mentioned, it's not always comfortable at the beginning, but do it anyways. And you learn by doing. You will do mistakes. There is no doubt that you will do mistakes when you network. But guess what? Those mistakes are the mistakes that you are going to learn from them and you will become a professional. You need to explore, you need to fall, you need to stand up, and you need to experience everything. And we always say, as Grant Cardone says, frequency before greatness. And one thing that I have learned today from the presenter, and she was the host of the networking event, she said there are people who do not network at all because they feel very nervous about networking. And these are people who will not change anything in their lives. And there are those who go to networking events and they are all about their sales pitch and let's get aggressive and this is what I do, and they only talk about themselves, and this is wrong. And there are those who go out to those networking events and they are all about give, 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 and I will not pitch about my business, I will not talk about my business, and this is also wrong. And there are those who go out to networking events and they talk about their business, and they also wanted to learn about, they take genuine interest in the person's business, in the person in front of them, and it's always a win-win situation for them. And these are the ones who do the best in networking. This is a little tip, but I wish I knew about it before, so I'm sharing it with everyone to pay attention to those little tips that can help you with networking. Don't be shy to talk about your business, and also offer help for the person that you are talking to so that you create a win-win situation and everyone benefits from this connection.
Absolutely, guys. And networking is not just business networking. One of the programs that I use is meetup.com.
Mm-hmm.
Meetup.com is a great way to, search any events that are happening. They can have bowling league or pickleball, or business. There's a wide variety, yoga. And when we talk about networking, it's pretty much just getting in front of more people. So you could be at a church, you could be at a business event, you could be at a 5K. The whole point is always being in front of crowds. Now, some of you are like, I don't like being around crowds. They have your money.
Yeah.
They have your connections, right? So just getting out of that comfort zone, but it doesn't always have to be business. I prefer business because I mean, I'm going there to connect with the right people, but I also do really good networking when I go play pickleball every Thursday, or when we go to the gym, right? We know some people at the gym, so it's always just saying, hello, my name is Robert. Good to see you. And that's it. And then eventually, as the conversation goes, you could be like, yeah, what do you do? I'm a sales coach for Grant Cardone and I wear my hat. So they know I'm a Grant
Yeah.
Cardone licensee. But again, guys, the importance of networking is just brand awareness, people knowing what you do. There was a time, and Austin is blowing up. Like there was a time where I would
Yeah.
walk into any networking event and people were like, that's Robert Duran. It's grown so much that when I walk in, I probably know about like 1/4 now. So now I'm just like, damn, I got to step it up. I'm gonna have to start bringing in my sales crew to come with me. We're gonna have to come in like a paparazzi, to talk to more people, right? So again, it's if you walk into a room and people know you, that's a good thing because you're like, hey, that's Robert. You got to meet this guy, right?
Yeah.
But if you walk
Yeah.
into a room and nobody knows you, you got some work to do, and you got to
Yeah.
keep on doing it because if you don't do anything, people are gonna forget about you,
Mm.
right? So if you're just joining us, guys, we are talking about the importance of networking because at the end of the day, if people don't know you, they can't buy from you.
No.
100%. I don't care if you have the best product. I don't care if you've been in the business for so long and all your business is based off referrals. That means absolutely nothing because there's always that new person that's coming in. And if they know him, they're going to start gravitating to that person, right? So always be networking, always go to events. I usually push for 4 events minimum a week, plus the ones I host, plus all the other
Mm.
stuff that we're responsible for. No
Mm.
negotiations. Like it's like I got to do it. It's just part of being a business owner.
Yeah.
You have to do it on top of the social media advertising and just getting the name out. But in networking, I usually push for 4. Now I know other people that are doing 6 and 8, 10.
Wow.
Like they're
Mm.
like in a whole other level.
They are
Kudos to
all
them,
in.
right?
Mm.
And in their business, it
Mm.
makes more sense to go that. Everyone's a little different.
Okay.
Me personally, I've been doing this for over 10 years. I've tried that much. I just know that usually 4 gets the job and it gives me opportunities to do other things as well. So you
Yeah.
have to find your balance. But at the end of the day, if people don't know you, they can't buy from you.
No.
So,
No.
other than that, I do want to let you guys know, and I am going to post it, or maybe I already did. For those of you that have been following us, I did post the webinar. So this Friday at 6 p.m. Central Time, we are hosting a free webinar. Invite your kids, invite your employees, your reps, and we're going to be talking about the commandments of marketing,
Mm.
right? So right now, this is well, it's always been a hot topic, but as Grant Cardone licensees, Grant Cardone is actually ranked the #1 social media influencer in the world. So we're learning from the best, and we're gonna bring that to you. Um, hold on, I put February 28th. It's actually February
Yeah, you're
10th.
already at the end of the
Well,
month.
no, because I have a happy hour on the 28th.
Oh.
Yeah, so I confused the times and days, but I apologize. But I'll be talking about that happy hour because we are talking about networking. But anyways, before I get
Yeah.
there, join us February 10th for a free webinar, and the topic is the commandments of marketing. So you think of like the 10 commandments, right? This is right here, but we use it for the marketing. Now, this is all Grant Cardone training. We didn't make this up, and we're going to talk about the commandments, the things that you need to do in your business and marketing for you to strive. So if you are interested, look at the comment section. Reserve your seat. It's absolutely free. So that way you can take advantage of it. And if you have any friends and family that would benefit, please share that with them. But back to the
Okay.
28th, like I was saying, um, here in Austin, I run the networking group called the BNG. I'm the owner. And every month, every last Tuesday of the month, we host a monthly happy hour. So my
Mm,
mind was thinking the 28th. But again, this is a happy hour business mixer. So it goes
mm.
exactly with what we're talking about. So there, we usually average anywhere from about 40 to about 60 people. And
Awesome.
we provide margaritas and beer and wine and oysters and ceviche. We have a cash grab machine. We got music. But at the end of the, we got vendors. But again, it goes
Mm.
back to business owners, B2B,
Oh,
real estate. And we're there passing cards. We're connecting. We're finding out what organizations they're a part of so they can get us connected, and that is how we start building the relationship, and that's how we start making more money. So if you guys are interested, actually I'm going to put that on here too, might as well. We're
yeah,
running the show. Let me put that.
yeah. Deposit.
Let me get
Yeah.
that
So
for you
while you're
guys.
putting this on the screen, Robert, I would like to bring everyone's attention to look at your buying habits. Look at your buying habits. Each and every one of us likes to do business with people that they like, know, and trust. And we have been learning this, and we have been teaching this or training on this. People like to do business with people that they like, trust, and know. But I know I started noticing my buying habits lately, and I noticed that I really like to do business with people that I actually know, or people that are referred to me by someone that I personally know. And this is where I started to pay attention to the importance of being known in my community. Because yeah, we are doing all sorts of marketing. So some people talk about networking, and they say do not do social media marketing, it doesn't work, and direct market. No, we do all of them. But there is a power in network marketing. When you are known and when you are trusted, you get referrals that again convert faster, and quality referrals. So do not underestimate the importance of networking. And it's not something that you can do only once in a while and that's it. And celebrate that you have gone to a networking event. No, it's something that you have to keep showing up to.
Absolutely. And you said something there very important, Yasmin, and that was you get results faster. And
Yeah,
that definitely validates what I said is 60% of my business comes from
yeah,
networking. Um, and about most of the closes are in person. So
yeah,
word of mouth marketing is still the number one,
yeah,
right? The problem is that you could only get word of mouth marketing is if people know you, right?
yeah,
Someone's not going to just randomly say a name. No, there has to be some relationship on that.
yeah,
So absolutely, networking is about word of mouth relationship marketing, and that right there, till this day, is still the number one form of marketing.
yeah,
But don't limit yourself on the social
yeah,
media and all that, right? You want to be
yeah,
omnipresent. That's what Grant
yeah.
says. But right now, we're more focused on networking because, again, a
It's
lot
the
of people are, I mean, they're scared, or they just don't know how to do it properly, or maybe they just don't know where to go,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
So meetup.com is a great one. BNG, which is the networking group that I host, just put in on the Facebook BNG. You got BNIs, you got NIAs, you got Chamber of Commerce,
members.
um, you
Yes.
got the chambers, right? Those are
Yeah,
great. I love advertising everybody, right? Because of the
yeah,
confidence that I have. It's like, hey, depending on the person, they're going to gravitate to one. I went to one that it was called
yeah.
Pet Lovers, and it was
Uh-huh.
virtual, and everyone has their pet. The one has a bird, the other one has a cat, like literally
I
like the
love
cat.
that one, but my cat doesn't allow me
That is
to
hilarious. Like the
carry
cat
it.
was right here and they're doing their they're like, "Hi, my
Oh,
name is so and so," and the cat's like right there. And it was the cutest, funniest thing I've ever seen. But again,
that's
it was networking.
beautiful.
It
It
was
is
networking,
networking. Yeah,
right? So
yeah,
I definitely go back to that one. But again,
yeah.
guys, it's you got to find groups that fit your personality. That have I personally like people that are movers and shakers.
Mm,
Um, I like people that already have, some that know what they're doing because we're able to build stuff faster. But you never
yeah.
know what you're going to get, and depending on what I'm looking for. So, anyways, guys, again, we want to keep this short for you guys. The main big event is Friday, 6 p.m., and that right there is our 1 hour webinar. And again, normally this one is a $2,000 for 1 hour is usually 2,000. But again, we're doing it absolutely free because if we give you value, it's going to help us with our exposure, right? So we're here. We're like, okay, we're going to provide you information, and in return, we hope that you say, you know what? Watch this show because Yasmin and Robert are off the chain. Everything that they say is gold, and it's helping me make way more money. So
And
that's our main goal.
it's from a great source, which is the Grant Cardone. So we're sharing the Grant Cardone materials. We are not inventing anything. So you will get the best sort of training in the world. But I want to bring to everyone's attention that 6 p.m. is your time, Robert. No offense. It's Central Time, but for those who are joining on Instagram from Canada, it's gonna be at 7 p.m.
Absolutely. I like to keep it central, just
I
keep it in
like
the
to keep
middle.
it Eastern.
I like to keep it central in the middle. At the end of the day, guys, we have clients from all over the world.
Oh yeah.
Well, we have people coming to our events, and it's 4 in the morning. They're like, we had a Helen come to one of our events
Yes, yes,
from New
from
Zealand.
New
It was
Zealand. Yes,
4 in the morning. So she
yes,
came to our webinar like this, like trying to wake up and stuff.
yeah.
But you know what? I love it because she's 100% dedicated
Committed.
to
Yeah.
committed to making it happen. So again, guys, if you like this type of conversation, definitely we're all about networking. Definitely we're all about giving massive value. Right now, you can register absolutely free for this webinar, 6 o'clock Central Time. And it's the commandments of marketing. So, we're really going to get deep down into what you have to do to be successful in marketing, not just in social media, in marketing in
Marketing in
general,
general. Yeah.
right? Yeah, there's people killing it, and then there's people that just I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Our
Yeah.
job is to bring you the number one social media influencer in the world and sales trainer, his content, and we're going to give it to you absolutely free Friday, 6 p.m. Central Time. So be sure to register it. Those of you that can't find it, I'm going to put it again for you.
Yeah. And for
Make it
those who
easy.
are on Instagram, DM me and I will send you the link.
Absolutely. So, other than that, guys, thank you so much for everyone. Hold on, let me put this real fast.
Yeah.
Friday's webinar. Click her. Awesome. There you go. So I did repost it, guys. You should be seeing it. And yeah, register, invite your employees, invite your reps, invite your spouse, right? Because once you master marketing, you learn the tricks. Like I'll be honest with you, and now we're gonna switch to the subject of marketing. I just really want to say something really fast for
Yeah.
Friday's webinar. When I did the marketing workshop,
Yeah.
I wish I had known this information before
Yeah. Yeah.
because it would have saved me hours a day and thinking what I thought was right. And
Yeah.
then just seeing that, I said, man, I just lost so much time. So, guys,
Yeah.
be sure to register. But other than that, if you're just joining us, press stop, rewind. We're talking about the importance of networking. And yeah, again, for me, it's 60% of my business. 60%. So, you think I'm going to stop?
No,
Hell
of
no.
course not.
Hell no. And I'm
We
going to teach
repeat
my
successful
organization
action.
how to do the same. So that way they
Yeah.
can make more money as well. So
Exactly.
absolutely, guys. Thank you so much. Yasmin, you have anything before we head out?
Now, show up on Friday. We will be providing even more value, and we can't wait to see you on Friday. Register, show up for yourself and for your business. Without a successful business, you don't have a happy family. So, if you
Ooh,
want to have a happy life, a worry-free life, and a happy family, your business has to be sustainable.
absolutely. And how are you going to do that? Networking, meeting new people.
Networking, meeting new people, investing in your training, learn new things, be open to new ideas, and just keep adding and invest in yourself and in your business and in your knowledge.
Absolutely.
And show up everywhere.
100% show up. Awesome, guys. All right. Well, thank you so much. Again, my name is Robert Duran, and I believe I did put our information on the Instagram information. Let me put that really fast. So if you want to follow Yasmin, be sure to follow her on Instagram,
Oh
Yasmin
yes,
AL
please follow me
Official.
on
And at the
Instagram.
very little tiny font at the very bottom, you're going to see Robert, Mr. Robert Duran. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. So awesome, guys. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great night. And we will see you Friday at the 6 o'clock
See you again. Yeah, Central.
webinar.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
All right, guys. Laters.
Okay, take care. Bye bye, Instagram.
Bye bye.